Why do you think Amapiano superstars or artists male, when they make it, they just want to date colored girls?
Oof.
Not just. No.
You know what? Can I be honest? Now, for me, I just feel like it's internalized racism, dude.
Is that?
Internalized racism. That's honestly what I feel like. You have a black mom. I don't think all Amapiano male artists are from disadvantaged backgrounds, but I'd like to say the average comes from Kasi. You know what I'm saying? So now you saw your mom struggle because most of you don't have fathers. Now you watch her struggle, and then now when you're at the top, you don't want to be with the woman that reminds you of your mom, and that's a black woman. So now you want to go and date somebody else, a colored woman or a white girl.
You see, the previous video is an indication of how much black women hate black men. They speak this big English of us having internalized racism. And you see, the problem with these podcasts, it is the fact that people with a low IQ sit amongst themselves. And if someone speaks something semi-intelligent, they cannot dispute or engage that subject. Look at these two men. They can't even engage and question this girl's logic. Now, let's start from the beginning. Apparently, if black men choose women outside of their race, if they become very successful, they have internalized racism. Now, let me show you who suffers from the most internalized racism more than black men. First things first, let us start with her hair. Most black women suffer from the highest degree of internalized racism. They don't love their own hair. They don't love their own hair. Black men, we do our cheese cops, we do our fades, we do stuff that is coherent with black culture. This is hairstyles created by black people for black people. Most black women don't love their hair. They don't even wear it out the way they're supposed to. They see dreads as like being a sangoma or being a dirty person. They see afros as being something that is so much work, but they take so much effort to put on glue and put on hair that doesn't even belong from their own ethnicity. So who suffers from internalized racism? You guys don't love your own hair. You're wearing other people's hair in the streets, but somehow black men are the ones who have internalized racism. Let's get to the second point. The second point is even the idea of love does not stem from the black community. Black women have an idea of love that is not from the black society. You guys have a Hollywood perspective of love. You want to be wined and dined. You want people to go on one knee, but yet your families have an expectation of people coming and paying lobola and do customs for you guys. There is a clash of identity with you guys. The whole white wedding aspect, it is not a black man thing. It's a white people thing. That is white culture. And you guys see that thing as a fairy tale thing that you guys want for yourselves. And you guys claim that we've got internalized racism. Number 3. You know what's the funniest part about all this whole aspect? Black women internally, they have a big fear of black men migrating and becoming successful and not bringing that money to them. Now I'm proud of those young men. And you know why? Because these boys, when they're creating their piano music, the girls in their townships, in their villages, they don't date them. They don't see them as their types. Why should they date them? Why should they have affiliation to black women when black women clearly say to the world that South African men are useless, and if you are broke, you are nothing? Yeah, we'll go get our colored ladies. And guess what? Those colored girls, they're not going to ask for money for weaves. Those colored girls, they're not going to be asking for stupid things. Because colored women are loyal and they want simple things and they want attention. And they will never extort those guys. And you see, I'll tell you this. If majority of these piano guys marry colored women, I'm telling you today, the divorce rate will be low compared to them getting married to a black girl. Because you know what's going to happen? When you get married to a black girl and your season and your peak becomes slow, they are going to leave you. They are going to leave you. So the young men must date these colored girls. Go for white women even. Don't date these black girls because they are witches, majority of them. And lastly, when you guys dated Nigerians, who stopped you? We never got in your way. We never said you guys suffer from internalized xenophobia. Hey, you guys, you overlook South Africans, so you guys are innately xenophobic towards South African. We never said none of those things. We let you do your things. You guys call yourselves jellofinas today. You guys have names for these types of men that you guys date outside of the country. We did not stand in your way. So the people who suffer from an internalized hate, forget racism, internalized hate is black women. You don't love your identity. You don't love yourselves. You don't love even men that look like you, that you guys identify under. We are from the same reality. We are from the same perspective, the same cultures, but you guys don't want us. The people who hate themselves is you guys. It's not us. We love you guys, but you guys hate us.